Well, Raider Nation, welcome back to another episode of the Raider D podcast. Today we're going to be talking about the running back situation going on with the Las Vegas Raiders and some rumors that the Raiders may be interested in a certain free agent that is out there in the free agency universe right now that could be coming to the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, why would the Raiders want to add another running back to this core of running backs that we already have in the lineup? And we're going to get into all that and more on today's episode of the Raider D podcast. Thank you everybody for joining me. Voice is back to normal after my surgery last week. Everything is good and well with me. I am healthy. The results came back. No cancer. I'm good to go. So we're just rocking and rolling back here on the Raider D podcast. Going to be getting back to the daily grind here, covering the Las Vegas Raiders for you. So do me a big favor and smash that like button, because I do put a lot of thought and effort into these videos, and it means a lot to me every time I see a like. Hit that in a comment. Let me know where you guys are viewing from. I love to hear where you guys are checking in from. I have 12,000 subscribers almost, and so if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do so now. So let's talk about the running back situation and a running back that is out there right now that the Raiders are looking at. He is a free agent. He was a dominant all-pro running back by the name of Nick Chubb. Now, Nick Chubb played for the Cleveland Browns, and during his career, he was a very good running back. He is a power, downhill, knock you on your butt type of a guy, and you know, the Cleveland Browns moved on from him. They didn't bring him back after the 2024 NFL season, where he became an unrestricted free agent, and he is just sitting out there lingering. Now, the issue with him has been some injuries in the past couple of years with his career. However, according to diamondsports.com, where I seen an article about it, he is healthy, rearing, and ready to go. He is motivated, and he would love to come and join the Raiders and line up with Ashton Genty and just create a real tandem of power running football, which is what Pete Carroll wants with this team. No longer are the Raiders going to be a finesse running type of a football team. Now, what does that mean? Because listen, we're not going to keep 6 running backs on this roster. Now, I've had Chris Collier here on the program. He is one of our running backs. He came over from Baltimore last year. To me, I think that he has a really good shot at making the 53-man roster because he is a downhill, hard-hitting, big running back. And that is the power running back type of guy that Pete Carroll wants in his system. So what about Zamir White? What about Sincere McCormick? What about Lauby? These guys, if you bring in Nick Chubb, these guys could be the odd man out. Even Raheem Mostert could be the odd man out. Maybe the Raiders have been looking at him through the OTAs and they're not liking what they're seeing out of Mostert. Now, I don't have any inside information on this. This is just what we're guessing. As this rumor has come out that the Raiders are seriously considering offering a contract to Nick Chubb, there has to be a reason why they're doing so. They don't feel confident in somebody that is currently on this roster in the running back room. Now, for me, I've heard great reports about what Lauby's been doing. I've heard great reports about some impressive plays that Collier has done in the OTAs and how he's looking. But you got to think the odd man out could be Mostert due to his age. That's a possibility. And then the other issue could be Zamir White, who is a power back with a little bit of speed, but the problem with Zamir has always been his vision. He makes poor decisions in his running lanes, and so he could be the odd man out. One thing that is not the odd man out and should never be the odd man out is you. If you're a roofing contractor, a siding contractor, a gutter contractor, did you know that quite likely you are already listed on rooftree.pro? Yes, that's right. www.rooftree.pro has thousands, over 13,000 contractors on their platform already, but most of those are unclaimed listings. Go claim your listing today. Just search the name of your company and you're most likely already on there. And if you're not, then go ahead and start a profile. It's only $29 for an entire year for the Pro version. And right now, the Elite version, which is a $1,300 value, you can get it for $99 for the whole year, guys. That's crazy with all of the stuff that they're getting. Now think about this. The cost of acquiring a customer for the average roofer is about $140 to $190 per customer. For $29, if you get 3 customers, you land 3 jobs in the next year, your cost to acquire a customer was only $9. That's insane. And how do they give you these insane prices? Well, because unlike Angie and Home Advisor, where they pay their CEO over $7 million a year, Rooftree.pro puts that money back into finding customers for you. So go and check out our sponsor of the video, Rooftree.pro. See if your company is already listed and claim your listing. And if it's not listed, go ahead and open up a profile. Again, you can get the Pro version for as little as $29 a year. Crazy value. All right, guys. Here's my honest opinion as we start to wrap up today's video. Now, again, I thought my voice was back to 100%, but after 6 minutes of talking, voice is getting a little bit raspy again. So I might not be 100% recovered from the surgery, but bear with me. So Nick Chubb, Ashton Jeanty, Chris Collier. That's what I'm thinking long-term, because Chris Collier is young. He's a big power back, just like you want from a Pete Carroll's system. Ashton Jeanty is your every down workhorse running back. You bring in Nick Chubb. If he's healthy, the dude is still a short yardage monster. This dude is so hard to tackle. And listen, we passed up on some really good running backs last year that were just sitting there, and we didn't grab them. Let's not make the same mistake this year, Raiders. Nick Chubb is an unrestricted free agent. You could probably get him for a sweet deal. Sign him to a 1-year contract. Maybe give him a 2-year contract. I don't know. But you don't want to pass up on a talent like Nick Chubb. He's just been too good in his career. And if he gives you 80% of what he's been, he's still better than 80% of the running backs in the NFL. Especially if you're going to not put all the onus on him because you got Ashton Jeanty. So my guess is the odd man out is probably going to be Zamir White. He's probably going to get cut. He might get put down to the practice squad. Dylan Laube, another guy who could get cut, and Raheem Mostert, another guy who could get cut. I know we just went and signed him, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. But if they're not seeing what they want to see, they could end up cutting him, and that's why they're looking at a Nick Chubb. Drop your comments down below. Let me know how you feel about Nick Chubb coming to the Raiders. Are you for it or against it?